Hi, Professor. This is Saeed. Thanks for joining today for my presentation. Um, so I'm gonna present today the case study on sampling approaches for the brand name, like market research. So my focus is introducing a new line of plant-based dairy, like alternatives into the US markets. And I will walk you through our product selection, creative brand names, like my chosen sampling methodology and the practical considerations that influence this research design. So let me begin. So, I am bringing three premium plant-based, like dairy beverage into the U.S. market. One is oat milk, second one is almond milk, and the soy milk. So these products come from, like established European manufacturers known for quality and the sustainability. So my primary target is urban professional aged 18 to 45 years. I mean, who are health conscious and environmentally aware with upper middle to high income in like in major metropolitan areas like New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Boston, and you can say the Seattle. So these products basically are distinctive for being lactose free, packaged in eco-friendly materials, and like for fitted with essential materials. So the global plant-based dairy market is growing rapidly at approximately 10% annually. So with the US, I mean, like US is showing particularly strong potentiality. Like the Euro Monitor International, I mean, in 2024, as per this journal. So the American market basically presents a significant opportunity due to rising health awareness and growing environmental consciousness among younger demographics. Now, coming to the next slide. Here are six creative brand names developed for our, like market entry. So each name reflects our, like core brand values, environmental sustainability, health consciousness, and natural origin. Eco milk and the green sea basically emphasize sustainability, while, like pure planta and the new life, sorry new relief highlighted sustainability, while, like pure planta, no, they're basically focus on nutritional benefits. And like OT godness, conveys warmth and approachability, and soy just offer, like modern energy. So all names are easy to pronounce for English speakers and culturally, like appropriate for the American consumers. The determining, like which name resonates most with our, like target audience requires rigorous market research using the, like right sample methodology. Now coming to the next slide. Um so I choose stratified, stratified random sampling for this research. So this methodology divides our target population into, distinct subgroups, or, like strata. So based on characteristics relevant to our research. So within each subgroups, we randomly select, like respondents. So for my study, we identify, like four key satisfaction variables. For first, age groups 18 to 25 years, representing basically the early adopters. Then 26 to 35 years, which are representing, like career professionals. And 36 to 45 years, who are representing, like established consumers. So now, secondly, income levels, like the upper middle class, the high and the very high income level brackets. And third, the geographical location across the northwest, west coast, midwest, and the south region. For the health consciousness level, like since these significantly influence plant based, product adoption. So our total sample, like emphasizes 400 respondents allocated proportionally, like across all the states. So this ensure each demographic segment is adequately represented in our brand research. Now coming to the next slide. So um satisfied, like random sampling offers several significant advantages for my research. First, it ensures enhanced representativeness by deliberately including all important consumer subgroups, strengthening, sorry about that, strengthening our research validity. Secondly, it reduces sampling error compared to the simple method, producing more reliable statistical estimates. Third, we can directly compare how different age group, income levels, and region respond to each brand name, revealing segment, like a specific preferences. And fourth, satisfaction is efficient, allowing us to concentrate resources on high value market segments. And finally, this approach, like produce non nuanced sorry, pardon, it should be pronounced like, nuanced, evidence based insight, that basically supports sophisticated brand positioning decisions, which is tailored to specific consumer needs. Now coming to the next slide. Um, However, like satisfied random sampling has notable disadvantages. First, it requires, like substantial complexity in research design. So we need accurate, detailed demographic information to establish meaningful strata. Um, Obtaining reliable and comprehensive demographic data across, like diverse regions can be challenging. Secondly, the approach is more expensive than the simpler method due to signification. Sorry, due to stratification and coordination complexity. Third, field implementation present challenges, maintaining extra sample allocation while managing recruitment is difficult in practical practice. Fourth, the non-response bias is a concern. So, different demographic groups may respond at different rates, potentiality compromising our simple, representativeness. So, finally, this method depends on accurate demographic data, which require carefully collection and verification across different geographic regions. Now coming to this slide, so let me discuss three critical uh practical factors influencing our sampling decision. First, the budget constraints. So stratified random sampling costs approximately 45,000 to 6,000 USD, which is about 30 to 40% higher than the simpler method. While significant, like this investment is just justified given the market importance, correct brand positions for premium products, better research, like quality reduces the risk of costly brand failure. The costly band failure. Second timeline, my project speaks 6 weeks, converting, covering frame development, recruitment, data collection, and the analysis. So this timeline is achievable with experienced resource professional managing, simultaneous field operations across, like different regions, focus areas, especially, different region areas, yeah, focus areas. So thirdly, our target audience is highly heterogeneous, varying substantially in age, income, location, and health consciousness. So these heterogeneity, like market satisfied simply essential. So I mean, simply random sampling would likely over represent wealthy coastal residents and under like represent other important consumer segments, so biasing our recommendation. So these three factors together strongly justify our choice of um uh stratified random sampling. In conclusion, um my stratified random sampling research indicates that like green sip is the optimal brand name for entering the USA market. So this name demonstrates strong appeal across diverse demographic segments while clearly communicating our core brand value of sustainability and health. So my research recommends premium positioning with price point between 699 and 899 per 500 ml units, or targeting like premium retailers like Whole Foods, especially health stores and the major online platforms. We recommended proceeding with the grand launch in like in month 3 post approval, with full rollout across major metropolitan regions by month of 6. So the satisfied random sampling approach proved optimal because it ensured representation from all important market segments, while managing practical constraints effectively. We recommend establishing, like quarterly tracking studies to monitor ongoing brand performance and consumer response. So that's all. Thank you for your attention. And these are the references I use, like for this presentation. Thank you.